You gonna get makeup?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, you ready to go in? Huh? Okay. Thank you to Google Play for sponsoring this portion of the video. In my last video, I showed you guys Puzzle and Dragons as a way to take my mind off of the work I have going on and a way to keep my competitive juices flowing, and I'm still getting after it and getting some W's in the dungeon. If you are an uber competitor like myself and looking for another way to get that competitive edge, I highly recommend you to download Puzzle and Dragons off of the Google Play Store. In this game, you can line up all your dragons to attack your opponent to get a victory, fuse different monsters together to have the strongest and most unique monsters in the dungeon, and purchase different eggs and monsters in the store to give yourself an advantage before heading into the dungeon as well. Puzzle and Dragons always gives me that extra competitive edge I'm looking for, and I truly enjoy playing. So thank you again to Google Play for sponsoring this portion of the video, and make sure you check out the link in my description to play Puzzle and Dragons. Now on to the rest of the day. Bam, what is going on? It is almost 8 o'clock, so I gotta get going and get the girls up because they have Target jobs today, and this is something that isn't new to them. We've had a lot of Target work. We just did a commercial with Target, and Maddie and Luca has had their own individual work with Target and modeling, taking pictures with for a bunch of catalogs and all kind of stuff. So this is something that they're super used to. Sometimes the Target shoots are later, but this one is earlier. It's at 9:15, I believe, for us to get them ready for Target. It all starts the night before. So last night I gave them baths, and it's really good to give them baths because it gets their hair super fresh for the stylist. It's not greasy. Ultimately, when we get there, they completely change everything. They change their hair. The girls get makeup at this age, which is like kind of threw me for a loop a little bit when I first started doing these Target shoots with them. I even get makeup sometimes, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I gotta wake Charlotte up, I gotta wake Maddie up, gotta wake Luca up, and we gotta get going because we can't be late. So, yeah. Maddie, are you up? No, you're not up?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go work today? So what's on the job description for the girls today?
I'm pretty sure they're shooting Halloween.
In January?
Yeah, that's how far out they shoot stuff.
So you want to explain how our mornings usually go and what we gotta do?
See this one's hair? We gotta get this together. And then we gotta get them dressed, fed, happy. That's a big thing. We gotta get them happy.
All right, Maddie, should we get some food and get happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want some cereal or you want some bagel?
I want some bagel.
So as you guys know, Maddie always needs her bagel in the morning before we do anything. But on the morning of the Target shoots, I always try to make sure that I'm instilling confidence in her because there are a lot of people at these Target shoots and she needs the confidence. Show me how strong you are. Yeah. And knowing that me and Charlotte signed Maddie up for these Target shoots and Luca too, it's a lot for a 2-year-old. So it's really important, and it's my job to make sure that she's confident going out there.
Thank you.
Hey, Luca, babe. Are you up? Should you ready and go? Look at your hair. My kids' hair is always wild, the both of them. But in the mornings, it's really easy to get Luca ready because she has a zip-up onesie and her hair just takes brushing. Now, Maddie, on the other hand, is a whole nother story. I have to get her ready and just spray water in her hair because I can't really put product because the stylists at Target always do something different. It's better just to have it wet.
Do you think you're gonna dress up like an animal, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Lion.
A lion?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I made a lion. Whoa.
All right, Maddie, should we put your clothes on now?
Yeah.
That's all I got for your hair now. Daddy did his best, okay?
You look great.
And the bait.
Yeah.
And what we've learned so far is that when we get our kids dressed for our Target shoots, we have to put them in clothes that are easy to put on and easy to take off because they're always switching clothes at the Target shoot constantly until they get the right one that they want. Should we go?
Oh, my hat on.
Put your hat on?
Yeah. Ah. Bye, Mama.
I'm coming too.
And we're on our way. We're running a couple minutes late, which is really unlike us when we go to these things. Like, we usually get there at least 10 minutes early. Can't bring the camera in when we get there because it's like all super confidential.
Yeah, makeup.
You gonna get makeup?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, you ready to go in? Huh? Okay. Bam, what's going on? It is the next day after the modeling shoot, and it went really, really good. I can't talk about what the girls were in the shoot because it hasn't come out yet. But when Halloween comes up, be on the lookout for 2 beautiful little animals, is what I'll say. But yeah, the experience was great. We had a good time. And I wish I could like show you guys what goes on in there, but like Charlotte said, it's super, super confidential. We can't show anything really at all. But if you go on Pinterest, Target.com, we just did a commercial with them. You'll see us on there. So if you want to go see us on Target, go look at those sites and you'll see us all over the place. So it's been good. But I do want to talk about what goes on when we go in there, because I talked about confidence with the kids before they walk in there, because when you walk in there, it's a lot. It's a lot for anybody, especially for a 2-year-old. Now, Luca is 7 months, so she doesn't really know everything that's going on and everything's fun to her. But Maddie has like real like feelings and emotions and like is aware of like everybody's around her. And I want to make sure that she's confident in that, and it's my responsibility and Charlotte's responsibility that we give that to her and make her feel that way, because we sign her up for these things. So when you first walk in there, right away you're like getting approached by people to like sign papers and put all your information in and all that stuff, so that takes a little while. And then right after that, you have people coming to you to like give the kids clothes to try on. So, and they have a bunch of different outfits, different sizes, because they have the outfits and stuff pre-planned before the shoot. So they come in there and they give you the clothes, you put the clothes on the kids, and then they have like 2 or 3 people come. There's one person who's like pinning stuff, another person who's telling them what to pin, and then the third person who approves of if this is good. So they're all there messing with the clothes, pinning it, looking at the size, turning the kids around, all this stuff. Then they say, okay, cool, we'll take the clothes off for the kids, and then they'll take it and they'll go alter the clothes if they need to. So after that, when the clothes are being done, we usually go to hair and makeup. So we go to hair and makeup, and since Maddie's only 2 and Luca's only 7 months, most of the time Maddie sits on my lap and they're sitting there doing her makeup, and she's gotten a lot better at it, but at first she wasn't used to it because she wasn't used to the brushes and then putting lip balm on and doing her hair and like putting like dye and stuff. Or not, I don't know if it's dye. Excuse me for the wrong terminology if I use it, but basically it's like if there's like some like light, you can like see her scalp. They'll like spray like this stuff to where you can't really see her scalp to make her hair look darker and more full, is what I think. So you do stuff like that, and it's all these different things that are going on in my 2-year-old's face, and she's like, what the heck's going on? But now she really enjoys it. Now with Luca, it's just like they put like some red stuff on her cheeks and like give her a little lip balm and like brush her hair, and like that's it. But depending on how Maddie feels, she's either feeling hair and makeup or she's not. And I want to make sure that she's feeling confident before and after. So I'm always like hyping her up, telling her how beautiful she is and telling her that she looks pretty and all this stuff. And I make sure to tell her that before she even gets hair and makeup, because she doesn't need hair and makeup to be beautiful. She's beautiful, just period. So, but I want her to feel confident in both. So after hair and makeup, we're like waiting, and like the thing that's cool is that they really take care of you while you're there. There's like snacks and food everywhere for the parents and for the kids, so we never have to be worried about being fed and taken care of. That's always like really, really good thing for us when we go, because you know your boy is always trying to smack on something. So after that, we are usually just waiting for the shoot. They'll call us up and then we'll go over there. Usually the girls go one by one, but right when you get on set, there's like, so all the people who work at Target are all behind like these screens and monitors monitoring what's going on, because as they're taking pictures or filming video, it's going straight to the computer and you can see it right away. So there's usually a bunch of people around, and then there's like these huge lights all over the place, like boards so light can bounce off the walls, and then it's just like the kid. And then there's like, oh, and I've got to talk about the coolest thing is they have these people called baby wranglers. And what the baby wranglers do is they have like these buckets full of toys and stickers and all kind of stuff to basically keep the kid entertained. The baby wrangler's only job is to keep the kid happy and entertained. That's it. Like that's all the baby wranglers there to do, and they help help the babies and kids smile in the photos or the video. So yeah, so you put the kid on the place where they gotta take the photo, and there's all these people, a photographer, the baby wrangler, all the Target people, the parents, and it can seem like a lot, and it's really important that we just make sure that we're presenting to them that this is fun and they're having a good time and a smile. And Maddie is a lot, man. She like poses and models and stuff like that, and she really, really does enjoy it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Then we end up going home and, you know, wrapping it up. And I know we had a lot of questions about how to make your kid a target model, and I'll leave some information about that in the description because it's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, we truly do enjoy the modeling. I think for us, our hearts are in the right place of why we do it. We know that we can be doing this forever, and then Maddie wants to say no, and that's completely her choice. I think before making the decision, me and Charlotte made sure that our hearts were in the right place as to why we wanted to do this. And that's all that really matters, because right now, Maddie and Luca can't make that decision. We make it. So it's our decision to make sure that they're confident, to make sure that they're enjoying it, and to make sure, most importantly, like I said, that our hearts are in the right place, because that way we have no set expectations on what we should be getting out of this. To me, it's all about fun. It's all about Maddie being exposed to, and Luca as well. They're going to be put in situations where they're uncomfortable, where they have to be confident based on decisions that they make and also decisions that they don't make. And I think it's important to build that confidence muscle up right now while they're kids, because, you know, with more reps, you know, you get better and stronger at anything that you do. And that's really important for my kids. I want them to be confident. And right now I'm able to do that through these modeling shoots. So yeah, I highly recommend this for your kids if your heart's in the right place and you do it for the right reasons, and whatever those reasons are to you. And yeah, that's about it. So we truly do enjoy the target modeling. Like I said, I'll leave some information in the description if you want to figure out how to make your kids a target model and apply and all that good stuff. But it's 6:30 in the morning. You guys know I get up every morning, read, sing, and all that good stuff. But now I'm about to get my day started. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one. So, till next time.